press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier was treated to a lesson in India's Islamic past at the Jama Masjid in Old Delhi, the country's largest mosque. Built during the Mughal Empire, the 17th century structure is one of India's best-known landmarks. The German leader's visit comes at a time of widening religious divisions. Growing violence is straining India's secular foundations.
I think it's crucial that the younger generation show the will to really embrace and live this diversity in Indian society, and not to allow violent conflicts to continue to erupt because of different backgrounds and different religious convictions.
India is home to 180 million Muslims, who form the country's largest religious minority. They've borne the brunt of attacks by far-right Hindu groups affiliated to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Hindu Nationalist Party. For many, the German president's visit to the Jama Masjid is a powerful show of support for India's beleaguered Muslims.
Our point of view, it is very, very important. I mean, state head is visiting a religious place, and that to a mosque, definitely will give a very positive message to the world, and especially to the Muslim community in India as well.
It's a message that is sorely needed. In recent years, Hindu mobs have been accused of stoking tensions over beef consumption and the slaughter of cows, an animal revered by Hindus. Reports of lynching of Muslims have fueled fears they're being targeted.
I'm really scared with Narendra Modi in power. I feel as Muslims we don't have a voice anymore in India.
There's a lot of hatred being spread against Muslims. At the same time, there are secular and liberal voices here too. That's what will save India.
The government is dividing Hindus and Muslims. That's all they're doing.
Highlighting India's religious diversity is a common theme of the German president's visit to India. Whether in Varanasi, considered the religious capital of Hinduism, where the holy river Ganga flows, or in Sarnath, northeast of the spiritual city, an ancient seat of Buddhism. Religious pluralism is anchored in India's constitution, but some are worried by growing calls for a Hindu state by nationalist groups.
It's a big decision that we have to make as a country. Are we going to be a country where we have a state religion and that a particular group of us are identified with it? Or are we going to have a country where people have equal ability to express who they are in terms of freedom of religion, in terms of freedom of expression, in terms of what we eat, in terms of how we worship, in terms of what we wear?
The German president is not intervening in India's increasingly polarized politics, but his visits to the country's many religious sites in the world's largest democracy speak volumes.